Everybody started working at Cobb because we were broke. The time was never an issue. Time meant money. Besides, it never seemed like there was a shift you couldn't just daydream your way through. I got called off shift for a meeting on a Monday. It was usually Cobb's slowest day, although there really weren't busy days by then. The university administrators asked me, Sam, and Christine, the three Cobb managers, to talk about productivity. They said they wanted to pitch something, some new tech that we need to set up.
Yeah, I don't know about it either.
Okay, so what's up?
Cobb Cafe is doing the best it's ever done. But the more people that come in here, the more money you seem to lose. And someone has to pay for all of this. We have to pay your wages, buy the inventory, and pay for all the free coffees you keep giving your friends.
We've come to a decision. Cobb is going to automate. The computer science department has a new algorithm that's going to predict when students want their coffee and knows exactly how to deliver it. All services can be shifted to an app-based delivery system with you guys connected directly into the ordering interface. The machine will predict orders and manage operations of the shop. Managers will run customer service and communication as though their minds are directly operating the machine. Once you show up in the morning, you connect, and it'll seem you fall into a deep sleep. You wake up at closing time and disconnect.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
You guys are insane. I can't do this. Sorry. Not gonna work.
I knew it was going to be about money. It always was. I didn't know it was going to be about control. I didn't care how bad I needed the cash. I wasn't going to let them turn me into a human kiosk. Even then, I had a feeling I'd be back in the fold. I had to make a living somehow, and this wasn't how it was supposed to end. It took a couple of weeks before I started to feel like my little world had left me behind. I tried to find a replacement for Cobb, but I couldn't. I was an outsider, a transplant. All the friends I'd see on the job were busy being alone. I'd sit and wait to see someone at cafes. Nobody came, and I couldn't afford the coffee without a job. I rounded up the old Cobb staff and told them to keep their ears to the ground. I'd be calling on them soon. The shop was easy enough to scope out, and I had my suspicions about the automation. Any former manager worth his pay would. All the tubes around campus, tides of coffee flowing in and out around classes. I knew Cobb, and I knew its capabilities. All this demand was like asking an old man to run a marathon. The coffee machines could keep up with an increase in orders after the upgrades. They'd certainly run. The question was, for how long? All I needed was to look at the receipts. The machine was ordering coffee based on sales projections, a hopeful guess as to how many people it could hook on coffee and connect to its system. As long as it was set up for infinite growth, there'd be waste. All the coffee that never got sold. I took a couple bags and set up the stockroom, my new lair. We'd use it as a black market, somewhere to make a little money and sell our friends coffee for cheap. While we were there, we'd wait for our turn to take back Cobb. So, are we ready to do this?
Alright, yeah, sounds good.
It took weeks to get the word out, but our new shop started to see old faces filter in. The machine got closer to hitting its projections, and we had less coffee to siphon off the top. It was catastrophic. Working proof that the machine was all the university needed from Cobb. It was time for us to take the shop back. Nobody knew if we should wait to see if the machine collapsed or make the first move ourselves, so I went to take a look at the managers. The machine was withering them, day by day, ruining their bodies. I decided to leave some boxes out in the open after we closed, hoping to lure Sam into the back and talk him into getting out. Judging by the state he was in, I thought it might be his last hope.
Yo, what's happening here?
We started a shadow cafe. We take the coffee that you don't sell before it goes bad, and then we use it and sell it to our customers.
Are you sure that you're not going to get caught? Do you really think there are not going to be consequences for you doing this?
Well, I mean, are you going to report us? If you're a part of the machine, how could you not notice an illegal coffee shop running in your store? I mean, certainly that would look bad in terms of your job if you're connected, but you can't even tell that we're here.
Alright, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really work like that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to, let you do whatever you're trying to do.
Sam, why are you working for the machine?
I mean, I don't know, I didn't really have much of a choice. I just kind of need to make money. And the job is a job. This job is fine.
Doesn't it freak you out, the technology that you have to connect to every day?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like this job is everything that I could ask for. I come in, I go to sleep, wake up, I'm fine. My life and work are totally separate, and I just have more time to actually be a person and be alive, and I love that. So, alright, yeah, see you later.
You okay?
Wait, stop. You can't unplug him. Just he's stuck, you're gonna hurt him.
Wait, Christine, come on. I need you to tell me what went wrong. So what happened?
The program was designed to be infinitely scalable and bring on more new customers, getting them addicted to coffee faster, but it outpaced the infrastructure and everything collapsed.
And what about Sam? What happened to him?
The machine wouldn't let us disconnect. Luckily, I got out in time, but Sam's still trapped there. His body might be here, but his mind is in the machine.
Christine got out because she quit. She saw the machine collapsing and decided to disconnect, lose the job, and keep her mind. Sam stayed in, trying to fix the system before it broke. It wouldn't let him clock out until all the orders of the day were fulfilled, but the whole thing melted down, stopped making drinks, and now he was stuck. Me and the underground shop were his only hope. We had to deliver all the coffee the machine couldn't. By closing time, we hit our numbers. I told the staff to build a barricade to keep the administrators out. Now that the shop was ours, I didn't want to lose it. We disconnect Sam once we knew how to do it safely.
You probably wouldn't find out about this.
How do you think we're going to miss an organized labor movement on campus?
Let me give you an ultimatum. You get out, or we expel you. Silence! If the machine didn't work, nothing will. We're not going to let you run some Cobb coffee shop cell here. This wasn't a machine issue. You failed.
The machine worked too well for the store. We're not going to let Cobb run as it did before. We're going to get rid of it, and we're going to just keep the machine.
What about Sam?
Don't worry about Sam. He's still plugged in and making plenty of money. We're going to take great care of him.
The administrators had no intention to unplug Sam. They weren't going to throw away unlimited labor. He certainly wouldn't wake up on his own, and there was probably something in his contract that made it legal to keep him wired in. Cobb was closed forever, but the tech that the managers used to run the machine was offered to the whole university. They upgraded the coffee machines to handle more orders and opened new Cobb servers like chat rooms, each one an exact replica of the store when it closed. All you had to do was wire in, and you'd be in the electronic render of the shop, sitting, drinking coffee, talking with friends. They reproduced the atmosphere perfectly. It was wrong to even call it a simulation. Sam's still there in the shop, skipping between the servers, watching the cash register forever. Now that he's the only employee, they even gave him a raise. In the end, he got the job he needed. Now he's on an endless shift.